Oh no, 2 weeks. We
Yeah.
missed a week. We're not gonna. You've got no more surgeries coming up, do you, Dersh?
Not anytime soon, I hope.
I hope not. That's good news.
Crap.
What's the matter?
My shortcut board is not working, so
Oh, nice.
they've been hearing you. I don't think they've heard you for the last 20 seconds or so.
What?
Well, it does.
Why not?
It says that the show will be with you shortly. On
Right,
Verizon.
that's
No,
why.
hit live.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? I have to be signed into Google to see that, so I have to figure out what my password is anyway.
Go in the house and find it.
No, I don't. That's not written down anywhere.
No, I mean it's saved on your other
No.
Google.
Yeah.
You sign it.
It doesn't matter.
Anyway, it wasn't working until just before I just told you it wasn't working.
What? The sound wasn't?
Yeah, all I had was the show will be on the air, which there's no sound in that
That's
one.
what I said.
Okay, well let me do this then. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Chuck and Lisa show. I am the Chuck, and that is the Lisa over there, my beautiful bride, who's being me. Why?
Because you said I was wrong.
And welcome to the latest F up by Dersh.
Just forgot to hit the volume. Sorry, guys. Or he forgot to start the show, I guess, actually.
Well, the show was
Right.
started. Their show was
heard
started. They were just looking at that. The show will be on soon, but the show was actually started, but no one could hear.
Oh,
it.
that's funny. All right. Well, then I don't have to repeat myself. They heard that part. We are
But he
like
might.
a podcast
But he
for the
might.
first part, right? All right. Well, we're going to have some fun. We aren't going to talk politics, as we always never do.
Always
Wait a
never.
minute. Say that again.
Always never.
Yeah. We
Doesn't that
always
cancel each-
never do it.
Doesn't
Well, in
that
this
cancel
case,
each
it
other out?
doesn't. In this case, it doesn't. We do not do that.
I'm confused.
I'm confused too, but what's new?
We are 100% never. So anyway, we got some interesting topics to talk about. Then we're going to talk about the coolest race in probably the history of mankind, next to the chariots. Lisa, what are you up to? What are you reading over there?
I'm
You're
trying
quiet.
to close things because I was trying to get into my account so I could watch us on YouTube, and so there.
She's still trying to figure out her YouTube.
Apparently, every once in a while, my computer decides it doesn't know what any of my passwords are anymore.
Well, before we do anything, I want you to take the floor, man.
Why? All right, so so NASCAR, in honor of its 75th anniversary, is doing its first ever give-a-thon.
Yes.
It started today at 5 o'clock, and it goes for 75 hours. And you need to look at the link.
Put the link in the chat
Wherever,
room.
yeah. Me?
Could you do that,
I don't
Darsh?
think I can.
I'll copy and paste it over there in a second.
And forget, you can just do NASCAR Give-a-thon and then search for soccer, because we're the only nonprofit that comes up.
And what is your nonprofit's
It's
name?
North Carolina Youth Soccer Association, and any
Put on
money.
your stage front.
Shut up.
Showtime.
No, any money that we get from this Give-a-thon, going to use for scholarships for kids to play soccer that can't afford to,
Yeah.
because we don't really have a lot of money allocated for that right now.
Hmm.
And so anything that people would give would be great. And also, if you donate $50, you get a NASCAR 75th anniversary coin.
Right.
If you donate $75, you get a t-shirt.
Right.
And I'm not asking anybody to donate
I'm
$7.
guessing you
Listen,
don't have the video on Lisa Darsh.
And,
I do not. I just got it up, so she's going to be there in just a second.
Oh.
and
Okay.
if you donate,
Switch to her, not
and if
me.
you donate, I'm not asking anybody to donate $750, but if you do, you get a commemorative helmet.
That's cool.
And there's also random things where if you go in and donate $25, sometimes it'll pop up and it'll say we're going to put you on a car at, I think it's North Wilkesboro.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So they're doing a car of that.
I mean
This
a
weekend.
whole bunch of names. So like a whole,
Whose car?
I don't know.
Find out.
Well, I don't know. Yeah,
We'll have it by the time we get to the NASCAR
I'm not sure if
segment.
it says that, but I'll look.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
donate.
I'll do it if it's. I'll do that if it's on somebody cool. But if it's on Kyle Busch's car, I ain't
If it's
donating
like
nothing.
Ty Gibbs' car, then you don't want to do it.
Right.
Yeah, right. So if it's on, if it's on a Gibbs car or Kyle Busch's car, if it's like $100, I'll donate. I'll donate $99.99.
I'll find out.
That's funny.
I'll find out.
All right. Anyway, so we'll get back to NASCAR later. We got a lot to talk about that fun stuff. Let's talk about what's happened today in history.
What happened today in history, Chuck?
In 1866, Charles Elmer hires defense root beer.
Okay.
Makes pretty good root beer.
I haven't seen it in a long time. Do
Well,
they still make it?
If they do, now it's got all corn syrup and shit. It's not the same stuff.
You said shit. That's a bad word.
No shit.
In 1866, a 5-cent piece or a nickel was introduced.
Yeah.
In 1929, the first Academy Award was handed out in Hollywood, California. What a great year to start your Academy Awards.
When?
The work 1929.
Oh.
The economy
They
has
didn't-
crashed, but here's one award.
They didn't know.
I know. In 2002, Star Wars Episode 2 of the Clones opens. I saw that one. Not many after that, though. Famous birthdays today.
You know they're coming out with a new
Williams-
one, Chuck.
A new birthday?
Yeah, no, a new Star Wars and
Really?
yeah, and even though Luke died in the last movie, he's coming
Oh,
back.
don't tell me that.
Of course. He is his father's son, right? They put him in a body. That would be appropriate, wouldn't it?
I don't. Yeah, would or would. I don't know how he's coming back, but he's coming back. So
There would be
Maybe
real
he's gonna be
poetic
a-
justice
He's
in
going to
doing
be
that.
artificial intelligence.
Maybe. All right. In 1801, William Seward purchased Alaska from Russia.
Seward's Folly.
Yep. In 1919, Liberace was born.
Yeah.
I wish my brother George was here.
That.
In 1953, Pierce Brosnan was born. He's an actor, if you don't know.
like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 1966, Thurman Thomas, a football running back for the Cowboys, right?
Oh, no.
Who was it?
Thurman Thomas. Pretty sure he was a Cowboy. If I'm wrong, somebody else tell me.
I know.
In 1966, Janet Jackson was born. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
She's old.
It was Michael. It wasn't Janet.
1971, David Boreanaz.
Well, he was in
born.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he is.
I didn't watch it.
He's the bad vampire that turned good.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
In what show?
In
In
Buffy. He was Buffy's
Oh, okay.
boyfriend for a long time. And then he got his own.
Oh,
he got his own spin-off.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. 1973, Tori Spelling was born.
Yeah.
Horrible actress, great father who produced most of the.
We
But,
go
well,
there.
let's say he produced most
Yeah.
of the TV shows
Let
of the
me
1960s
not say
and
he
70s.
was a great person.
They were all casting couch assholes.
He used to like to have people treat him like an actual dog, apparently.
Woof.
Yeah.
Whatever floats his boat, I
He had
guess.
a doghouse that he would like to go live in and things like that.
Seriously.
A lot of those people are really strange.
He was a strange man. But anyway,
Moving right along.
If you live in Hollywood, your one qualification is you have to be strange.
Did Tori live in her own doghouse?
I don't really know, but she should have.
1984, Megan Fox was born. The actress. I know. That's
She's,
my reaction too.
She was Kanye's girlfriend. No, I'm sorry. No, she's the other guy, Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, she is one of the four people who are the four cover photos of the new Sports Illustrated.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know who else is in there?
Martha Stewart. Yeah.
81.
At 81.
What's she doing in there?
She's one of the four. She's one of the four cover page
She's
photos.
wearing a bathing suit.
Wearing a bikini. Yep.
It's like no mercy. Fuck.
Stop it.
And the other two are transgender men. Or men who.
No.
This is not here. Not
just
here.
Drop it. I'm not going to discuss it.
I'm just saying. I mean, there's four cover. That's who they are. I mean, it's not a political thing. It's a fact.
I mean, people can buy those if they want to buy them.
Yeah. By the way, Durst put up the link for the donations for Lisa's
Thank you.
cause.
We don't have any yet, but a lot of it just started. So it just started like 2 hours ago.
It's in case you can't see the chat room later, it's NASCAR.fan them.
Phantom. Like Anthem.
Oh, Phantom. Okay.
You know what?
.io/give/NASCAR.
It's just easier to do a search for NASCAR Give-a-thon,
right,
and then do a search for soccer, and we're the only ones that come up.
Far out. Alrighty.
How far is it?
What?
Chuck said it was far out. I was wondering how far it was.
It's
far enough.
Some of Chuck's stuff is too far away for anybody to even know.
True. Over their heads by miles. Wouldn't you agree with that, Durst?
No question about it, Chuck.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff I say goes way over people's heads.
We're 14 minutes into the show, and Durst just got everything working right.
Well, at least it'll be working right for the next show.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Something else will bar.
So, Gordon Lightfoot died 2 weeks ago.
A couple weeks.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, we talked about it on the last show. But a church in Detroit gave him a cool honor.
Yeah.
They gave him and the members of the Edmund Fitzgerald one toll of the bell each. 29 died on the Edmund Fitzgerald, and they made him the 30th.
Yeah, which is what is a line in the song that first the people prayed in the church in Detroit, and then at the end 29 bells were rung in that same church. So that's why the church in Detroit did that. Really cool.
Isn't that cool?
It really is.
I mean, we didn't get it for the last show, but that is so cool.
That's one of my favorite songs of all time.
It's so good. I love a lot. I love quite a few of his songs. You know, I mean, he's a bird of a feather, but man, did he do it well?
Yeah, that song was just, I don't know, since the very first time I heard it, something connected with me, and I don't know, but it was fantastic. I love it. I've had it for a long time. Listened to it.
Right. The police in North Carolina have now hired cows to help them in investigations.
Cows?
Yeah.
A herd of cows aid North Carolina police pursuit, leading them directly to the suspect.
Really?
The town of Boone Police Department said the suspect, later identified as Joshua Minton, 34, fled police during a traffic stop on Tuesday and led the officers and sheriff's deputies on pursuit. He abandoned his vehicle in the Gap area and ran into an undeveloped area. Apparently, the cows don't want suspected criminals loitering in their pasture and quickly assisted officers by leading them directly to where the suspect was hiding.
That's awesome.
I love it. The cows communicated with the officers as best they could and finally had the officers follow them to the suspect's location. The suspect was apprehended and charged with a felony fleeing and eluding arrest in a motor vehicle with a license revoked and disorderly conduct. So we got a $20,000 bond.
I
love that story.
That is awesome.
I came across that the other day and I went, oh my God, that is so going to be on the show.
That is awesome. I love
think
it.
the cows ought to be deputized.
Yeah, really.
You know? Who knew that cows could do crime investigations? It's pretty funny. I love something that just makes you giggle. You know?
It doesn't say it. It says your name will just be on a truck, by the way.
On a truck, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Doesn't say whose truck, huh?
How much
But
you
maybe
get
it
your name on
depends
a
on
truck?
how many people donate. Maybe they might put them on more than one truck.
I don't know.
Oh, true.
Don't know.
So it doesn't say what truck, just says a truck.
Cool.
Yep.
I don't know why it says DraftKings on the bottom of the next story, but whatever. I've been waiting to tell you guys this story. It's from April 11th. We never got to it in the last show or the show before, but I kept it. Dumb criminal busted while assembling scooter. He just outside of a store.
Tell me he's from
Call for
Florida.
help?
Tell me he's from Florida, please. Tell me.
A Florida man named Patrick Vander.
I knew it.
Vandermeiden Miller.
I knew it.
He was the dumb criminal of the week. He arrested outside a Palm Coast Target for allegedly stealing an electric scooter. The sheriffs received a call about the man walking past the checkout lines at the Target store with the scooter and never paid for it. When they responded, it wasn't very hard to find. He was assembling the scooter right outside the front door.
What? An idiot.
Florida Man of the Year award. Well, look
yeah.
at the picture. Post his
We're,
picture.
it's only May, and he's definitely won the Florida Man of the Year award.
Oh my God! The only thing worse is he could have been run over by a truck.
Well, he kind of looks like a NASCAR driver.
No, he doesn't.
A little bit.
No, he doesn't have the 5-day growth, so
Well, maybe like a lower level race car driver.
yeah, like
Scooter driver.
like
Yeah, a scooter driver.
like those
Yeah, he's in the scooter league.
yeah.
I like scooters.
What a freaking
Right.
dumbass.
I thought that was. That's why I say
Yeah.
it's just like you don't come across people that stupid very often.
No, not even in Florida.
Nope. Next story is a little bit more serious. Illinois girl found safe in North Carolina nearly 6 years after her mom allegedly kidnapped her.
Wow.
You know how they found her?
Well,
Gonna
what?
say? Cool.
Can I tell the story?
You can.
Okay. Unless you want to.
No, I want you to tell it, but sometimes you don't read the stories. That's why I was asking.
Aye.
Like,
A 9-year-old girl who was allegedly kidnapped by her mother nearly 6 years ago has been found safe, according to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Camilla Unbehaun, Unbehaun,
just say it how you
Unbehaun,
think it
was now 15, was found in North Carolina. Somebody recognized Kayla over the weekend at a shopping center in Asheville, North Carolina, and called the police.
is. She was at Plato's Closet. That's what I read.
Yeah?
You know, where the place where you take your used clothes
Yeah.
and then people buy them.
Yeah. That's cool. Anyway, according to the TV station, the Missing Children Center and Facebook page named Bring Kayla Home have been raising awareness about her and posting age-progressed photos of what she might look like. Her disappearance was also featured in an episode of Netflix series Unsolved Mysteries.
Cool.
So they did have a good idea who she was.
Well, yeah, but they didn't know what she looked like for that 6 years later or whatever. So that's pretty cool.
Computer aging is pretty accurate. I wonder how close it really was.
I don't know. There might be just people that call everybody. That girl's missing. Nope, that girl's missing. Nope, it's that other girl.
Kayla's mother, Heather Unbehaun.
It should be Ubahan. That's Haun, and German, that dialect up there
Yeah.
is Hon.
To
So
which I say,
Unbehaun.
She's being held for $250,000 bond
She
and
got
waiting extradition to Illinois.
By the way, she got out on bail.
She got out on bail.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have more updates than I do.
I just saw that. Yeah.
That's cool. You should have sent me that article too.
Well, all it just said was that she was out on bail.
Okay. How you doing? Let's see. Doctors brand Texas boy a miracle as he's revived after 2 hours of continuous CPR following
they
heart
branded
attack
him?
climbing a climb wall.
Uh-oh. Were they making him do it for school? I hope not.
I don't think so.
Dude,
Um,
that dude looks messed up.
Yeah. Sammy Burko, 16, was at the top of the rock wall when he went into cardiac arrest. The teen was diagnosed with, here we go again, catecholinergic,
That's the
cholinergic, polymorphic ventricular tachycardia, CPVT,
yeah.
a rare genetic disorder that affects his heart. His older brother Frankie had died of the disease in 2020.
Right. But they can't just not let him do anything ever.
Right.
You know.
Yep. The doctor said it's literally a miracle that they were able to save him.
That's cool.
Yeah. His parents watched as Sammy rang a bell to signal his distress, but they initially believed he was fooling around. It quickly became clear he was in trouble with Jim Marker's paramedics and doctors before 2 hours. And his brother died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
just 3 years ago.
But like I said, you
Really
can't like
sucks.
keep him in a little box and not let him do anything.
No, that genetics, he might want to quit doing it now.
Maybe
He's already
he doesn't
proven
want
he can
to.
die. Well, he's gonna die.
Well, maybe he wants to.
Die?
I'm just saying you can't really stop him from doing stuff.
Yeah. No, but he's a very thin lad. Put some meat and muscle on that boy's bones.
And then,
Then what?
I don't know. And then what happened?
And then we're gonna talk about something else. How you guys doing? How you liking what we're talking about?
How you doing?
Oh,
Talking to you two.
How you doing?
Most people watch this show after the fact.
Is
More.
that what happens?
What?
Yes?
What did you say?
So people watch it later?
Well, a lot of people watch it later. They don't watch it now.
Okay.
Oh,
Don't watch it right now. Go away and come back later.
You know what's on right now?
Jeopardy.
Wheel of Fortune,
Wheel of
then
Fortune.
Jeopardy.
It's
Well,
not my
here
fault.
it's Jeopardy and then Wheel of Fortune. I don't know why.
Yeah, but don't tell us what happened.
He's not watching it either.
I know, but some
See,
people
so that's
like
why
it.
so many people watch this show later.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, let's face it, if you and me weren't you and me, would you watch Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune or us?
Neither.
That's
I'm joking.
She's silly. No, but I mean, we have a good show, but
Yeah,
I can understand why people would say, well, we'll watch it later.
I don't even watch it.
You do not.
I used to watch it the next day sometime.
Well, after you've done hundreds of shows, you just kind of, put it in the bin.
Yeah.
Put it in the box.
Yeah.
It's there anytime you want to watch them. And someday when we're old and we can't do it anymore, honey, maybe we'll watch ourselves.
We can have repeats.
We can have repeats of ourselves. Okay. A hoard of 1,000-year-old Viking coins was unearthed in Denmark.
Yeah. Oh, was that from that girl?
Uh-huh. A girl with a metal detector found them. This hoard is very rare, said Lars Christian Norbach, the director of North Jutland Museum.
Mm-hmm.
So they date back to the 980s. That's a long time ago.
Yeah. Almost as old as your mom
The
was.
trove includes yeah, that's true, almost. Includes Danish, Arabic, and Germanic coins, as well as pieces of jewelry originated from Scotland and Ireland. Definitely Vikings, right?
Yeah,
Or did they get around?
sluts.
Oh, excuse me.
Ah!
They did everything.
You gotta give Dirty a
Eh.
quarter.
It used to be at 12 inflation. We're down to a quarter, Gersh.
Because he says it too much.
Lisa's like, we haven't got that money left. That much money left.
Yeah. They said, according to archaeologists, the finds were from the same period as the fort built by King Harold Bluetooth. Bluetooth. That's where it originated.
Yes.
Around a long time.
Yeah,
Was named in his honor.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Was it really?
Well, why,
Yes.
why else would you call that word Bluetooth? I mean, it means nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It was definitely named in his honor.
That's cool.
Huh. Very interesting. There could be a link between the treasure, which the Vikings would bury during wars, and the fort, which burned down at the same time period, he said. Archaeologists have said they will continue digging next autumn after the harvest. They hope to find the burial sites and homes of the trove's one-time owners.
Cool.
Well, yeah, if you found where they buried their money before a battle inside the fort, that's a pretty
Yeah.
good sign it was inside the fort.
You think?
Yep. They believe that burying the treasure allowed them to find it again after death.
Okay.
So they're going to go on display from July at the Aalborg Historical Museum.
Borgs.
The
It's
girl
all
who-
Borgs.
All Aalborg.
Yeah, it's all Borgs.
Aalborg. Yeah.
All Borgs.
The girl who made the discovery will receive financial compensation, the amount of which has not been made public.
Cool.
Shocking! It's just shocking, I say.
A little bit of it.
Huh?
He's just getting a little bit of it.
Yeah. Where is the gang today?
Watching Jeopardy.
Jeopardy! Jeopardy! Jeopardy!
My show's in jeopardy. Anyway, what am I talking about next?
Who knows?
I've only got one more story before we talk about racing today.
We got lots of racing
Oh, no.
stuff.
to talk about.
That's okay.
Lisa sent me this very cool Aston Martin. It was an Airbus Aston Martin edition helicopter that this Aussie entrepreneur literally did a click and collect as Airbus edition. Drove and picked. They offered to ship it, right?
Yeah. He didn't drive up there to get it, did he?
Yeah, he drove up there.
10,000 miles.
Oh no! Well, no, he flew
He
there.
flew
I'm
up
sorry.
there.
Yeah, he flew up from Australia to Oxford, England, which is right next to where Brian is.
Tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody. And he flew it all the way home to Australia, 10,000 miles.
Because he didn't want to wait.
But show the picture of this freaking helicopter.
Yeah, it's up there.
How cool is that sucker?
It looks pretty badass.
Airbus.
It's a lean, mean flying machine, is what it is.
It's a bus that has air.
Yeah.
What was the rest of the pictures?
Of what?
You had sent me this article in the Instagram thing.
I don't know.
But there were other pictures that showed the interior of this thing, and it was lush leather, tan leather, and all that.
They're there.
And
I'll go
wife-
through them.
Oh, there they are. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the wife's
Like the kid.
the wife and kid are in the plane, but it also shows them on snow and on a mountaintop. It's got these awesome pontoons on the bottom that seems to allow it to land almost anywhere.
That's pretty cool.
If I wanted if I had the money for a helicopter, I'd have one of those. Oh, show that map of his route.
You went 10,000 miles back, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you had to refuel a lot. Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, look how often he had to refuel. That must have cost him a ton of money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, he's obviously very rich. He had to go all the way from Oxford down through the Middle East.
Through the desert, right?
Yep. Across the tip of Africa, turned back up into Europe, and flew through Asia, then flew down New Zealand, and then to Australia. How cool.
That was very cool.
21 countries. 6 weeks it took him.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Well, you know what? If you're going to do that,
Yeah,
every
why
time
not?
you got to get gas, go explore.
Yeah.
Yeah? And obviously he's very rich.
You think?
An Aston Martin version of an Airbus
You think?
helicopter. I think so.
That thing is so
Might as
sweet
well go
looking.
pick it up, right?
That is a good looking helicopter. Yeah, look at that thing.
All of his employees were like, yes, boss, come pick it up. It'll
Yeah.
take 6 weeks for you to come back.
Right. Look at those seats.
That's some cool stuff.
Oh man, 4 seating across in the second row. It's a badass helicopter.
I hope it had a bathroom.
No, no,
That little girl looks pretty small.
she got diapers.
I hope so.
Yeah. He looks like a rich young
He looks like Marcus
entrepreneur.
Smith, doesn't he? A little bit?
He also looks like Marx, Justin Marx.
Kind of. It's Dustin Marks and Marcus Smith had a baby.
Right, exactly. But they sure look comfortable, don't they? Thing's badass. Alright. Let's talk NASCAR.
It almost looks like the Airwolf helicopter that was fake.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Except it's sleeker and leaner,
Except
you know?
wait, the person that's flying that is not him. Maybe it's him. It
Yeah, it's
doesn't
him.
look like it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Oh, maybe it's not because there's a.
Somebody taking a picture of
I think
him.
he's in the co-pilot seat.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't look like him, but it might.
I think you're right.
I think he brought a pilot.
Stuck in my tooth and it's bugging me. Sorry, I'm not usually gross on the air, guys.
No,
Well,
I knew that comment was coming.
I'm usually gross in different ways.
That's too funny.
All right, enough of such frivolity. First, let's talk about Darlington, where it's NASCAR time, kids. It was a great race. I mean, once again, Brock Chastain is the evil villain that everybody's pointing at.
But
He's
even
trying to-
his team owners are ramping him back a little bit this week.
Well, he's not scared of nothing.
Yeah. Well, they said, you know what they said? They said he keeps racing like somebody that's like has something to prove.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have anything to prove. He has a good car, and he's not going to lose his job.
He's got to win. Yeah. Well, that's how he's always driven, I guess.
I know,
you
but he has to. Oh, but the other thing is they're mad because he keeps wrecking Chevys.
Yeah.
You can wreck other people, that's fine. If you
Go wreck a
Chevys,
Toyota.
go wreck Titans
Well,
or something.
Hendrick said, he said, not maybe. He said, there's going to be payback. He said,
Yeah.
it's hard to win a championship
Right.
when you
No
have
friends.
no friends. Exactly.
Exactly.
He said, and I don't care if it's a Chevy.
Yeah,
And he said he already told Chevrolet that too.
Yep.
yeah, and you need to be. I mean, yeah, but Hendrick is like in charge of everything supposedly. But if he said
Yeah.
that, you need to pay attention, probably.
Yeah. That means Rick has let his boys loose and said, go get them if you want.
Get him. Chevy Mafia.
4 against 1. It's not going to go well. The track is only so big and you cannot hide. Alright. Let's start. Darlington penalties. Tyler Reddick has got 10 points.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oopsies.
Yeah, he
What did he do?
he lost ballast. He's got to have the ballast secured,
Oh.
and it came out. You know how ballast
Okay.
sometimes comes out of the chassis? Well, that's what
Yeah.
happened.
Well, it got ripped out.
This car pooped.
His car pooped. Well, they learned the little tricks that people like Darrell Waltrip did with filling their roll cage with BBs and releasing it during
Yeah,
the
but they can't
race.
do that anymore.
They also issued suspension for two crew members, the 43 car,
Ruh-roh.
because you picked the fine time to leave me loose wheel.
I thought
What?
that
There was a
one-
loose wheel?
I thought that one lug nut thing was gonna solve everything.
Everybody, you know what? That was supposed to cure all the ails on
You know what
Earth.
they forgot to tell them?
What?
They actually have to put the tire on the thing. For
What? What?
I know, right?
The innie has to go in the Audi.
Yeah, it's like,
I
you
mean,
know what? Oh, you know what
the
it
Audi
is?
needs to go in the innie.
Maybe some of these crew guys haven't ever had sex, so they're not sure how to like put the
I
tire.
don't get it.
Chuck, on that announcement, I need you to look at the video playback.
That's
the-
appearing now. You're playing something.
No.
That's you. You're silly. Shocked, are you?
Totally shocked that a wheel came off. I was told personally by NASCAR through 2 networks
That's right.
That was never.
that was never going to
again.
happen. This is going to solve that problem. Haven't you seen the single lug nut wheels in IMSA? They don't lose wheels, so therefore it will never happen in NASCAR. That's why we have to change it.
Wait, I know. I got an idea. Why don't we just glue the tires onto the cars?
Then you just remove the rear axle ever.
Right.
Right, there you go. Jack.
It's like a Lincoln log. And then the whole thing will just go around.
Well, you know they did that in they
Then
did.
you pull it off, and you can put a whole new one on there.
Ford does that. I mean, they do that in the 24-hour races. You know, the whole
Yeah.
thing comes out because they replace the brakes and
See, I'm a genius.
and the wheel and
The brake pads.
I'm a genius.
everything. And it's all one
They
package.
did that.
You don't even know how it's attached, but that's
No, and stick it on there like a Lego.
sort of take off the caliper,
I don't
the
even
brake
need to
calipers,
know.
and the
In my
wheel up.
idea, in Lisa Land, the whole thing comes off like a Lego. Pull it off, and then you put the whole new one on there.
Yes, exactly.
Speaking of ideas that have really worked out, what's the name of that? What's the name of that piece that keeps breaking and all?
The toe link.
The toe
The
link.
toe link. What
What-
idiot came up with that idea? Because that has failed.
No, actually, it's brilliant because you know what? If they hit the wall, they're no longer just out of the race. They need to replace this toe link, which takes less than a pit stop time to do. Less than a lap, I mean. In most tracks, unless it's like Martinsville, they have time to replace the entire toe link. Before,
Yeah,
I
I
like
just
at Darlington, they replaced a couple before the next
So why
lap.
is it called a toe link?
I know.
because it
Technical with you. It's the piece that keeps the
It's the
wheel
wheel
straight.
aligned.
I know what it is,
That's what it
but
does.
what does it have to do with toes?
it's TOW, not
Are you
TOE.
sure?
Oh, is it a TOW?
Toe
Okay.
toe link. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Trailing arm.
Right.
Link.
But I'm sorry, but it breaks too easy. It's
Well, but on
It-
the other hand, you'd be out of the race with the same force.
No,
in the
it's
old
not.
car.
It's TOE.
it is TOE. Okay, I thought it was TOW.
I know. You know how I know that?
You
Because
looked it
Larry freaking McReynolds shows us the damn thing.
Oh, that's
every
right.
week.
Right. But
I-
see, if you had had the same impact with the old solid axle, you would have broken the axle and you'd be out. That happened all the time.
Oh, and by the way,
But now, instead of breaking the axle, you break the toe link, limp into pit road, get a new one on there, have a beer while you're there, and leave.
a beer.
Anyway, they've gotten much faster than they originally were with them.
Yeah.
It originally took forever. You know what I mean, Dersh?
yeah,
You'd lose laps. But now that they got it sorted out, they know how to take it off quickly, put a new one on, zippity zap, you're out the door.
I'm sorry. If you can't stay off the wall, you don't deserve to drive.
Well, that takes
Oh.
every one of them out of the race.
By the way, Tommy Drake would like to say, look at us winning the thing this week. Me and him.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
too.
You were first, he was
very
second.
proud of himself.
Should be.
Yeah.
He's new to NASCAR.
He's
Lisa's
very
son.
proud of himself. The only NASCAR race he's ever been to was the one where Ross Chastain did the melon thing.
Hail Melon.
I thought it was
The greatest move in
So I guess he's
NASCAR
going to
history.
be bored every race he ever goes to after this. Right?
I thought it was interesting that I was in 7th place until Ross Chastain wrecked Larson, and then I jumped to 4th place. I'm like, I had Ross in my lineup. I'm like, how do I go up when I lose another driver? I don't know how that works.
Because everybody else lost him too.
I guess.
I had Larson. I had both of them.
I was
like, oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I was cussing myself under my breath, and then I looked at the scoreboard and I went up and I'm like, oh, okay.
That'll work.
I'll take that.
That's funny.
And Lisa, I don't know if you've seen Lisa's, I sent you guys Lisa's last 4 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
4 weeks ago, she was in 5th. Last week, she was in 3rd. 3 weeks ago, she was in 3rd. 2 weeks ago, she was in 5th. And then this week, she's back up to 3rd by 10 points. Well,
I'm
Lisa either wins by like 80 points or loses by 90. So
I'm either like in 1st place or 8th place.
Yes.
I'm just sliding back a little bit to give you guys a chance.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you got a
by the way,
151 point lead. I don't think you have much to worry about, Chuck.
It was 220 a couple weeks ago,
Oh,
so
we're
I better
catching
get
them
going
up.
again. By the way, your NASCAR Day Give-a-thon is on J-Ski.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
It
I
goes
know.
live in honor of the NASCAR
I know.
75th anniversary.
It's a big deal. They
So-
want to raise $750,000.
Yeah, I'm
But they're
looking
not
at it.
dividing it all up between us, so you have to go specifically and find North Carolina Youth Soccer Association and give us the money.
Within that, like, you have
Yeah.
the option of picking someone?
Yes,
Okay,
because this is dumb.
go
but-
pick the
This
soccer.
is
It's the
dumb.
only soccer one, so don't even worry about the name.
This is
Go to
dumb.
the soccer one.
A lot of people are giving to the drivers' foundations. They already have money. Don't give it to them. Give it to
Right, give
people
it
that
to the
don't.
people that. Well, that's why NASCAR's helping.
I know.
It's cool.
You know, who's winning right now, Bobby Labonte.
Oh, yeah?
I know he has a good cause and all that good stuff, but you should give it to other people.
So says Lisa.
And not only that, I know for a fact there are certain NASCAR drivers whose children play for the North Carolina Youth Soccer Association. Personally seen them when I printed out their little player passes.
Yeah. We haven't heard about this or talked about this, but I just came across this.
What?
NASCAR team owners will negotiate over charters.
I saw that today. Because you know why?
what-
They're renegotiating the
The
broadcast
TV
rights.
thing, yeah.
And so they're saying that
Okay, go ahead.
the charters have to be permanent. Not
Right.
renewable.
That is exactly what they're debating, because the team make it clear that they want a permanent. And NASCAR had been doing them as renewable, meaning basically you rented the charter
Or
from
you,
NASCAR.
or yeah, you only had it for a certain number of
Right.
years. Is that
You
right? Yeah.
rented, at least it, whatever. So I think that's interesting. Denny Hamlin says, Denny said that the insistence on making charters permanent is to protect what owners have invested in NASCAR. That's true.
Yeah.
Through two full seasons of watching a team, he's invested $20 million alone. I certainly don't want to lose my $20 million for sure. It's just worrisome that it can come down to one person saying they don't have to renew the charter.
Yeah.
Too risky. Got to give us some sort of security.
Yeah. That,
So that broke today.
yeah. I saw that earlier. I forgot to tell you that. Sorry.
That's okay. That's why I look at J-Ski. If you are interested in anything NASCAR news, J-Ski is the one. He made it on his own at first, then he joined ESPN, which was stupid, and now he's back on his own again. He bought his company back from them, and he's doing it. So that's cool. Now let's talk about the coolest thing ever. Where are we going next, this weekend, honey.
Friday.
We're going where?
Wait, today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
4
I have
days.
to count on my fingers.
North Wilkesboro.
Typically, I live in North Carolina. Got to count on my fingers.
North Wilkesboro has been described as the Phoenix. There has never been a track that has died that has come back to life.
They have the whole entire time since I found out that it was there. When my son started going to App State,
Yep.
and I drove past it on the way to Boone, and I pulled in there and I walked around the track and
Yep.
I took pictures, and it was so cool.
You took me.
The first time I went by
remember.
myself.
I remember.
And then I took you, and they always said there is no way that track can come back because there's no infrastructure, it's too old, it's fallen apart, there's no roads in there, there's no roads out, there's no toilets, there's no money, the track sucks, everything.
Yep.
But there was one dude that lives right up on the top of the
The one
track.
that lives at the hill? On the hill?
Would go down and mow it all the time, and he's been taking care of it for the last 30 whatever
that
years.
House is cool.
Yeah,
I know
Yeah.
it's the White House on the hill.
yeah.
Then
Walked right
And
past
he's
it.
not moving anywhere. And
The-
if you see him this weekend, be nice to him. I don't know what his name is.
then Junior said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah, I like that commercial where he goes, and then Marcus Smith said, "I haven't forgotten about North Wilkesboro," and Junior goes, "But what does that mean, Marcus?"
Yeah.
And then North Carolina gave North Wilkesboro, not just the track, but the whole town, $18 million of COVID money to do something with that place.
Yeah.
And no, the track did not get all that money. So before people start whining
Right.
about it, the town
But
got
the
money.
town needs it for more roads and stuff to get to it.
Well, the town needs it for multiple reasons.
Well, yeah.
Because North Wilkesboro
It's poor.
is sad because ever since, so Lowe's.
Yep.
Lowe's Home Improvement.
Yep.
That used to be in North Wilkesboro.
Right.
It's not anymore.
Oh.
I don't think. But North Wilkesboro is suffering. They have no industry. They have nothing. And so this is going to be
This is
freaking
huge. Well, it's like Martinsville. Nobody even lives in Martinsville. There's more people at the track than there ever is for
Yeah.
people that live in the town.
Yeah, it's a big
And
deal.
this is going to be the biggest event of their
People
year.
are renting out their yards for people to park in,
Yeah.
and to camp in.
And in this case, people are doing shuttle buses, right?
Well, there were two things. You could either pay a buttload to park,
Like
which
we did.
We did because, we didn't.
Well, we're also going to have that handicap spot that's right outside the front door again.
Well, it's closer, yeah. Or you could pay $40, but then you had to ride a shuttle bus for
Right.
3 miles or whatever.
And 3 miles at that track could take you an hour. Because a lot of people come
Right,
in.
and you know what? And like they said, there's no more roads going in and out of that place than there were when it shut down. So it's gonna suck.
It's going to
But
be
people
different.
need to know that going there. They're they didn't make it better just for you.
Right, not yet. Because they are going to make a new exit off of what road is that?
421.
420. Yeah, my favorite road on
Hate
earth.
that road. I hate that
That
road.
is my favorite road on earth.
But that's gonna be years from now.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
it'll take them a year or two to get on the NASCAR schedule.
Yeah.
But once they have that exit on and off 421, the problem is solved.
But you know what? I don't even care because
I love 421.
I took
I do
off.
too.
I took Friday off. I took Monday off. We rented a Subaru so that we could drive up to this little bitty cabin that we
Yeah.
rented.
They said we needed four-wheel
They
drive,
said
so
we
she
needed-
rented a
they said we
four-wheel drive.
They said we needed to drive across the creek and up a 1,500-foot something or other.
It's gonna be
Well,
fun.
I mean,
Am
it's
I
not
driving or
straight
you
up.
driving?
Well, you're allowed to drive it,
Okay,
but
I might do that.
you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna be like, "Shut up, Chuck. You drive it.
We're gonna be dirt driving, dude.
Please don't wreck the Subaru.
I might have to drift it.
Please don't. I don't want to buy a Subaru.
You ever gone drifting, Durst? It's fun.
Yeah. I used to do it.
Oh,
I used to do it in my truck back in the day in the construction site behind where we lived.
Yeah.
hey, Durst, this place we're staying at, is actually like a sort of a retreat, and it's called Moravian Falls. And you should look it up because it's pretty cool.
Why the name of that? Because that's where Moravian Falls down.
No.
All right, so
No.
Was he drunk?
No. You know what Moravians are?
yes,
Okay.
I'm very devout.
Yeah.
So anyway, the All-Star Race is going to be an absolute blast, gang. We'll take lots of pictures. You'll see all about it on my timeline and Lisa's timeline,
And then on the show.
and on the show. We'll definitely we'll do some video of it for next
Gonna
week's
try
show.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be there all day, basically Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Nice.
Yep. Why not? You know?
And it's not supposed to rain now, but although it is weather delayed right now, apparently they're having late models there right now.
Well, they got all night. It's got lights.
Yeah. Got all night.
Hell, we can sleep in the Subaru if we got to.
Okay, so in Moravian Falls, they came from Bohemia and Moravia.
So,
So
they
they're a
more
bunch of hippies.
It's true. Far out.
Yep. They were
How far out,
Puritans.
Chuck?
Well, how high can you get?
Well, we're gonna find out. Unless you wreck the Subaru.
Well, I won't be driving the Subaru at that point. When I meet the Moravians, if they're as bohemian as
They don't
It sounds-
live there. They used to live there.
who runs it.
Chuck says, I'm bringing it back, baby. I'm bringing it back.
In 1752, in the backwoods of North Carolina, the Moravians purchased a tract of almost 100,000 acres.
They must have sold that.
You know what it was
land
called?
to- What?
Wachovia.
Was it really?
That's where the name of the bank came from.
No kidding.
And then they went to Winston-Salem, or Salem.
Learning all sorts
Salem.
of shit.
Yeah.
Far out.
Yep.
Stuff. Sorry.
So apparently, it's supposed to be a very spiritual place, and that's not why we're staying there. We're staying there because the cabin was super cheap because the people didn't know there was a race that week. And
There's
when
not
they
like
rented it.
there's not like promoted chanting and whatever.
No, they're not going to make us go chant with them.
I don't want to.
No.
I thought Wachovia was an Indian name.
No, it's a.
That is originally, but
It's not, but okay.
what is it then?
It's,
Now we're making our research more.
yeah. Oh no.
All right.
There's only 1,500 people. that
There's
live
4
there.
hours, 4 days, 22 hours, 20 minutes, and 9 seconds until the race.
Cool.
See, we were at the last race where
Well,
Junior
we're also-
was,
there's
where
also
he was
truck
running a
race.
car series, and it was truly a field of dreams feel to it. Everyone there was just like, "Oh my God, it's open again!"
That's
Because that was
cool.
truly the opening of the track again. Things
Yeah.
were still falling down. Things hadn't been fixed up. It was still just as they had left it, basically. Right?
Yes.
So,
Can I just tell you this? You will like this.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's semi-political, but it's okay because you'll like it. Wilkes County,
yeah,
78% Republican.
I'm going to move there.
I'm gonna get shot.
Do not wear your Liberals for Junior shirt that day.
I might.
Don't.
Might.
No.
Might.
Lisa,
I like you. Don't do that.
I
Lisa,
will.
it's been nice knowing you.
I will. I'll just
Yeah.
wear a bunch of junior shirts.
Yeah.
Just regular junior shirts.
It's been very nice knowing you, Lisa.
I might wear that one that has the
gonna
state
be
of North
warm, though.
Carolina on it though. It says we're not all stupid.
You know them redneck Republicans, they gonna be mad at you.
I'll just wear my junior shirts and my Blaney shirts.
Lord help us.
Hey Chuck, you gonna say anything about Kansas? Because we weren't on the air after Kansas before we get off the air. I don't know. I just wanted if you want to talk about the race.
I can't even remember it. What was it?
Who got wrecked then?
Who did Ross wreck that place?
Actually, he did, didn't he?
He
Is that
did
when
wreck
he wrecked
somebody. He ran Larson in that.
He wrecked Larson?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. 2 tracks in a row. Larson had the shot at winning both races, and Chastain took him out in those 2 races.
Also took himself out, but
Right.
yeah.
You know, Chastain's so scary that Martin Truex wrecked himself this week.
The best case of that ever was when Harvick was trying to wreck.
That when he wrecked himself?
Elliott.
Elliott, yeah.
Remember at Roval?
Yep.
He was going at him full. I'm gonna wreck your ass. He missed and hit the wall.
The worst thing is he kept slowing down to wait for Elliott to get to him.
Yeah.
And then he missed.
Reflexes are not quite as sharp when you get older.
Harvick,
Even if
you're
you
slowing
want
down, old man.
Okay, so apparently my friend just posted a picture of North Wilkesboro.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those.
Deluge sideways rains.
No, it's just the clouds are like.
Oh, it's not raining though?
Alright, here, look, I'll show you. Can you see it?
And there goes Lisa.
No, I can't see it.
You can't see that?
No,
I can't.
we
Well, I can't. But anyway.
Is Lisa still on the screen?
No,
I hope she
am.
doesn't disconnect herself.
I just
She is.
my computer over.
I thought that was funny watching. Oh, here she is upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one of those like when the sky just looks like evil is coming. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah, so they're gonna be sitting there all night. Well, but guess what? They would go in and watch it later.
Yeah.
On Flow TV.
You can watch it.
Who'd you vote for the All-Star race?
What's that?
Who'd you vote for the All-Star race?
Corey LaJoy.
Corey LaJoy.
Corey LaJoy, baby. He deserves to be in that
We
race.
just voting, right?
That guy deserves a better ride.
He sure
If
does.
there's ever a driver that deserves a better ride, it's him because he's perfect for NASCAR. He's got the skills.
But he cut
He
his
just
hair
doesn't
off.
have a car.
Now Ryan.
But he's been putting that car up at the front this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. He deserves a better ride. If he gets a better ride, I guarantee he's going to win some races for somebody.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, in the rumor mill, I forgot to mention this, is Josh Berry, is rumored that he's going to go in the 4 car when Harvick retires.
Well, that's
first
good.
They were saying Chastain,
He's more than qualified.
Oh, yeah.
He's done very well. The only reason he didn't do well this race is because he got wrecked.
Yeah, he's a solid driver, and
That's crazy.
He was running that 9 pretty well.
Yeah.
Junior found him online.
He was another one of the
Sims.
online.
He was like a bank teller.
Right. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, he put the 9.
That's the second one that's gotten a ride from that, you know?
Yeah, he put the 9 up front when he was driving, for Chase, but he hasn't had the kind of luck in the 48 that he had in the 9. But kids, he could drive. He's a good driver.
Oh,
yeah, he's more than qualified.
This person says we need to bring our cushions because your butt's gonna hurt.
Oh, okay.
Wilkesboro.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We also have those chair back
We bought
things.
them. We bought them, and we
Those
got to take
expensive
them.
things. Yeah, where are they?
They're hanging up in the carport.
Yeah, we should take it down.
Yeah. Yep.
Be comfortable because
Just
those
bring
seats
your-
don't have
it
seat
says,
backs on.
Bring your cushions. Bring your cooler. Bring a bottle of water because it's a long walk. Bring your rain jacket.
Bring your backpack and a camping tent.
Bring a great attitude.
Yeah.
So
If
no
it's anything
complaining.
like the last race,
no
it's
complaining.
going to be like Field of Dreams.
I hear thunder.
I can't wait to see it.
Darn.
I cannot wait for this
I'm
weekend.
gonna take a bazillion pictures, Dirk.
Yeah, there'll be a lot.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm so
guess
jealous.
Well, it's our big adventure of the summer.
It's expensive, but it's like Daytona 500 expensive,
Oh,
but
but
it's
you know what?
worth it.
We're going on vacation in June too. But that's
Yeah.
stupid timeshare.
Yeah.
So that's great.
All right. Well, listen, we've been on over an hour now. Durst, put up the link for the right side of politics, please, and I'll start talking about getting us out of here.
Yeah. And it's getting ready to storm.
Oh well, you get in the house before it starts raining.
I will. I got something to say
Thank
first.
you. Yeah, go ahead.
Shop top.
And don't forget to go see that NASCAR's site donations for soccer.
NASCAR Foundation Giveathon.
Please help them out. It goes directly.
We have until Friday night at 8:00.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And they're also giving people random things, like if you just donate, sometimes you just win something anyway.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for watching us, guys. Spread the news of us around. We're just a fun little show, and we have a great time. and we really enjoy doing this. Dersh, you got anything left to say?
Yeah, Chuck, stay off Wilkes-Barre's lawn. You could get hit by a car, and I don't want that to happen.
That's
That could
true.
be
And
bad.
they're not even allowed to bring their campers. Like
Yeah.
drivers aren't, because
Oh,
there's
well,
no place to
There's
put
no
them.
place to put them.
Mhm.
Also, Lisa, what do you have to say?
I already said shut up, Chuck.
Oh, you did what?
You didn't
Well,
hear me?
No.
Shut up again, Chuck.
Shut up again, Chuck!
There you go.
Oh, I have this
Everything
thing I
is
need
normal.
to I have this thing I need to send you, Tersh. It's Chuck's niece or whatever from England telling him to shut up and like
Shut up, Chuck.
Seriously? I want to
Yeah.
see that. I gotta see that.
Alright, you guys, we'll be back next week, and we will be back next week. Same bad
Yeah.
time,
Unless
same
we-
bad channel,
unless
and Thirst decides he needs to have a surgery.
Or unless
The
we
chicken sitting beside us also say goodnight.
Oh.
We've got 4 of them. 2 of them are
I know
watching.
they're watching the show.
They're
That's
watching
funny.
us.
We're interesting to chickens.
Hey,
That's
we're good.
exciting.
Our chicken viewership is up, doing greatly.
Nice.
Good night, y'all.
Good
We'll see you
night.
next
Bye.
week.
Thank you, Darsh.
Bye, Lisa. Love you.